Jai Shivai. Let's talk about why one must study SatyarthaPrakash. SatyarthaPrakash was written by Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati. He was the founder of Arya Samaj. And he wrote SatyarthaPrakash, the light of truth. That's what the meaning of SatyarthaPrakash is. Light of truth. So he wrote it somewhere around in 1800s. And despite being from a rich family and well-off family, he went on serving and writing philosophical stuff, translating the Vedic wisdom, and he was very much into serving the humanity from the Jnana point of view. He wanted people to understand and have the truthful Vedic philosophies, Vedic wisdom, instead of some garbage, some polluted information that was written by the writers, English writers of that time, like Max Muller wrote something, and a lot of other English writers and foreign writers were trying to translate the wisdom of Vedas without understanding the culture, without understanding the real purpose and meaning behind it. So they went on translating and polluting the information. So SatyarthaPrakash, Maharishi Dayanand wrote in those times when India was fighting the war of independence. So a lot of freedom fighters were very much highly inspired by his writing. And SatyarthaPrakash, Truth of Light, is one such thing which every human being should read and study. Why? It helps you live in this samsara and still be a Kshatriya, still be a truthful person, still be a seeker within, still be a Jnani within, still be a renunciate, a sannyasi within. So he talks about understanding the God and then understanding the God's name, one God's name that we have, and all the other names that we use and whom we call devatas or shaktis, and what was it all about, and all the prayers to murtis and these kind of things. So he explained in great length about what is the real name of God and how it differs, or how people fail to see the Paramatma, Brahma, in a lot of other rituals and things that they do. So he explained about that. Then he also explained about marriages, married life, and how to do the upbringing of your children, how to raise a wise, intelligent, self-sustaining, good citizens. Right? How to give values, good sanskaras, good values to your children. How to do that. So he talked about that in detail. Then he talks about what actually is brahmacharya and what are the duties that a brahmachari has, a person who is following. A brahmacharya does not mean just celibacy. It's actually a mental celibacy, emotional celibacy, and it's a bigger practice that you can imagine. It's not just sexually refraining yourself from all that. So it's not just about that. So he explained about brahmacharya. Then he talks about how the sannyasis and sadhus and sannyasis, those who have renounced the world officially, how they should go on living, how the ascetics are, and those who do a very, very harsh tapas from their physical body. So what about them? So he talks about all that. He talks about the creation, the universe and everything, and God, and the Vedic wisdom that we have about creation and microcosm and macrocosm. Then he talks about in how many ways we are bonded in life, what actually is bondage, and why one should live or strive for moksha, mukti. So he talks about that. Then he talks about science of government. A lot of people these days do not understand that at all. In order to understand Maya matrix properly, you need to know the science of government. So governing bodies and all those, that should be studied properly. You should have a knowledge of that. You shouldn't be deceived or fooled by systems that we have, social systems that we have around us. So reading about that is very important. Then he talks about how Buddhist and Jain religion, Bible, Quran, and all Christianity, Muhammad, Muslim religion, how all these religions differ from Vedic wisdom and what they are and exactly. And so there is a comparative analysis and a very good, very healthy analysis to understand how things are different and unique in their own ways. And then there is a summary of the entire eternal Vedic wisdom, Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Sanatan means eternal. So Sanatana Dharma. Dharma is Sanatan, Dharma is eternal. It changes little bit based on which country we are in or which time era it is going on, but essentially the truth remains one, the truth remains the same. So that's what he talks about. Every person who ever want to understand Vedic wisdom, those who want to have Vedic wisdom, they must study the light of truth, SatyarthaPrakash. And if they want to have some light in their life, in their buddhi, in their intellect, they need to study SatyarthaPrakash. And you must study, and I am here to answer all questions, to clear your doubts, and I am very approachable kind of a teacher, guru as of now. So you all can study and may you find the light within. Thank you. Namaste, Jai Shiva.